Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Harris, and welcome to this edition of Supplement Saturday, a 5-minute-ish or less hot take on some of my favorite supplements. So what are we going to be talking about in this series? We're going to be talking about workout supplements because this is a question I get asked all the time. What do you do for your pre-workout, your post-workout? So I'm going to start with a couple things from my pre-workout, and I've got some props with me. First thing we're going to talk about is creatine. This is probably one of my favorite workout supplements from my favorite company, NutriBio, CGMP, FDA inspected, high quality company. So what is creatine? Its precursor molecules are arginine and glycine, two amino acids that makes creatine. And creatine is used as an alternate energy source by our muscles, especially during activity. Once they deplete the muscle sources of energy, the ATP, we'll use creatine as a source to generate more ATP in those stressful situations like exercise. So how does creatine work? Well, it does a lot of different things in the body. It actually has some AMP kinase stimulation. AMP kinase is like the master metabolic switch. It's one of my favorite molecular targets. This is a longevity switch. It's a lean muscle building switch. It's a lower blood sugar switch. It's a lower blood pressure switch. It has a lot of great effects in the body. It also is an antioxidant. So creatine does have some antioxidant effects. It can increase the intake of glucose into the muscles, which also helps get more energy to your muscles while you're working out. There's also some studies that show it improves athletic performance, and it actually helps the satellite cells, these cells that are around the muscles that secrete what we call trophic factors, factors that help the muscle cells grow, and that can increase muscle cell hypertrophy or muscle mass, so you can increase your muscle mass. And it also may increase strength, which is a great benefit, especially if that's your goal, is to increase your strength, increase your muscle mass. Creatine is a good source. So how do people take it? Initially, what most people recommend is a loading dose of 20 grams a day for somewhere between 4 to 7 days. And then after that, a maintenance dose of 5 to 10 milligrams a day. How do you take it? You can take it before or after you work out. There is some evidence that shows it's a little bit more effective if you take it before. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is another one of my favorite workout supplements, this guy right here, acetyl L-carnitine. Carnitine is a really interesting molecule. It's present in all of our cells. What it does is it helps shuttle fat, long chain fatty acids, a certain type of fat, to the mitochondria to get burned as energy. So it can really help with energy production by transporting those fats to the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, to generate energy. Another thing that it does is it helps stabilize the membranes, the outside of our cells, and helps prevent damage from excess free fatty acids because it'll help transport them to where it needs to go. It also is a nerve growth factor, so it helps maintain the connection between our nerves and our muscles. And one of the things we talk about in working out all the time is the mind-muscle connection. So how do you take acetyl L-carnitine? 1 to 2 grams daily. I usually take it before my workouts. So this has been this edition of Supplement Saturday. We'll continue to talk about more workout supplements next week. Hope you found this informative and enjoyable. If you'd like to know more about our workout programs, what we recommend, the supplements, you can check out our wellness programs at theghwellness.com and click programs at the top. Thank you and have a blessed day.